of all, thank you everyone for attending this training today. So, the title of the training is Maximizing Productivity with Microsoft 365. Now, as you can see, I put an additional extra to this course because this course is not going to be about using Excel or PowerPoint, and these are tools that you already know. What I'm showing you today is tools that you may not know, and those tools are AI. I'm going to look into a few technology that can help accelerate your productivity. Okay? So, I need to introduce myself, right?
Half an hour.
Yes. Now, before I start, my name is Esther, and I have more than 15 years of giving training, especially on the topic of AI, digital transformation, and data analytics. But today, what I'm going to show you is just a bite-sized learning. Because if you want to go into a full suite of Microsoft 365 platform, it would be at least a 7 days training with one platform per day, or at least 3 platforms per day. So I'm giving you an overview or flavor of what's in the platform today. And I have to emphasize the word today because what we have today may not be what we have tomorrow because the speed of technology is such. Okay? So for today's content, all your learning will be in 5 categories, or actually 4 categories. The fifth one is Q&A for ad hoc questioning. The first one I have to emphasize on productivity in today's age. Second one, I'm going to talk about smarter collaboration and communication. Third is on efficiency and automation. Fourth, AI partners or other AI partners. And lastly, Q&A. Okay? Now, this is very important. Why productivity matters in today's workforce. It always matters. First of all, productivity is very important. We can call it efficiency, productivity, or whatever performance, right? But what is different in today's world is very much AI generated. It is no longer productivity of a singular aspect. It's a productivity that is powered up. Yeah? So that's why there's a few things that you can do to help power up your productivity. And I'm calling it power up. Yeah? Why? Because we have on our hands all the best tools. It's free of charge. You look at Gemini and whatnot. So here's what's going to happen, and I'm going to start off with this, is you've got to identify your gaps, the productivity gaps. Yeah? Where in your current work, personal or work, that you have a bottleneck, that you spend bulk of your time. So if you want to look into productivity, you've got to map out hours spent on things. Where are the worst hours spent? Those are the bottleneck. Yeah? And is the time spent on the right work? If you are spending time on keying data, on very manual operation, then your time is not well spent. And that is not productive. Yeah? So then, next question you got to think about is, I have this bottleneck. I have spent a lot of time doing this on a weekly, daily basis. Is there something within my control that can move this task away from me and gain back that hours that was spent on that bottleneck? Yeah? So this is where you get your tools to work. So the third part here is human potential. See, there is a bottleneck, not just on your work, but within your mind, where you think that you are not good enough to use technology. And that is the biggest hurdle in you automating the work. Because today work is very different from last year or the year before. Today automation happens for everyone, regardless whether they are IT literate or not. Anyone can improve their work. Yeah? So that's why In today's world, productivity is no longer about working harder. It's no longer about hours spent on a task, but it is how fast you deliver, how accurate, precise you deliver it. It's about being smarter. So that's why we're going to talk about leveraging tools intelligently to get this bottleneck off your back. And for you not needing anyone in IT department to fix that for you. You fix it yourself because you are now in the era where tools are available and the tools are easy. So next one is I'm going to share with you something that all of you need to know. Yeah? We are in Industry 5.0. We are already there. But look at how fast each revolution happened. The first one is on mechanization. And 100 years later, we got electrification. 70 years later, we got automation. And in 30 years, we got digitalization or globalization. Now, within 20 years, we are in the age of personalization. It means that you can personalize experiences for yourself. You can automate things without relying on enterprises to deliver services to you or for you to buy subscription to get it done, everything for you. No, you are at the age of personalization where you can personalize every single journey, your work, as well as in your life, your personal life. So see, what I'm trying to say is what took a century now happens in decades with innovation acceleration. Yeah? Last year in 2020, just imagine, ChatGPT was deployed in 2020. Now within 2020, we see an influx of AI technology across all major platforms and minor platforms. Imagine what would happen next year. So we are seeing already robots that can take over work. They are really intelligent robots, yeah. I have friends who name her robot ChatGPT with an actual name. I forgot what's the name. I shall call that bot Peter. Because Peter can give psychological consultation better than a paid psychology. So that is the age of personalization. Experience is curated for you. Make it happen. Now, so since this topic is about AI, I shall give you a flavor of where we are in the AI's landscape. Okay? Well, initially we are what we call the reactive AI, where it's Excel-based, rule-based. In fact, the stamping automation that I developed is reactive AI. It is not as sophisticated. Now we move on to limited memory. That means it remembers. That means it remembers conversations, store data about you. We are at the limited memory stage. But with the influx of quantum computing and data center, we are moving towards theory of mind. And this, I will show you some example of some theory of mind technology that is happening today, where a system can understand dynamics. It's no longer just conversation a few pages before, but rather the whole ecosystem of conversation, people dynamics, as well as intent start to do. The most scary one, and this is where a lot of AI experts are saying that it would happen, it will happen, and that's why we have ethical AI set up, right? And that's the self-awareness. It will happen because we are seeing movement towards a self-aware technology, probably in the next 5 to 6 years time. It's how fast technology wave is going. Okay? Now, bringing you back to the platform that we are going to do today, the Microsoft platform. There's a bit of history about Microsoft, love-hate history, okay? So in 1980, it started in 1980. It's all about productivity. So their best platform is everything to do with Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Access is a database platform. Yeah? So it started with this. Then 10 years later, they deployed communication tool. Like Outlook Publisher is like newsletter, projects, and visual which is dynamic. It is for professional communication. Still on-prem. In 2000, they deployed SharePoint, one of the painful parts. They are beginning to focus into collaboration and information because that's where they realize they should go into because it's about communication, it's about data sharing. Now in 2010, it goes into cloud. That's when the new subscription model on cloud. And therefore, we have OneDrive, 65 teams. Yeah. You can see its migration. Now, in case you're wondering, what's the difference between SharePoint and OneDrive? Without sharing, very big difference, okay? Looks same from the surface, but underlying there are distinct differences between these two. And as you can see, SharePoint came up first, only OneDrive. And that's why Microsoft dropped up the OneDrive company back then. Now in 2020, Microsoft began to bundle their productivity suite into the 365 bundle, which has productivity, communication, SharePoint, everything. And they tag in a few more platforms, the Power Platform. That's where they begin to allow people like us who do not know much coding, to build application, to deploy technology like dashboards and whatnot. Now before this over here, if you want to do dashboard, sometimes you have to hire people to do Oracle, Crystal report, or that report where you have to code in SQL. Not open. They deploy easy. So this is the rise of citizen developers. That is what we call people who don't have much IT knowledge or background to use low code. It's not no code, guys. Low code platform to build that application. Now, fast forward a few more years, just a few more years, that is how fast technology is growing. We have Copilot. Fabric is a database system. Viper, Syntax, Security Cloud. I know most of you don't even know what are all this, And that is where we are going to focus today. Application that is not well known but will be useful in creating that personalized journey in your work and personal life. So what we are looking at is AI-powered productivity today. I'm going to pause for questions on the history of technology. People don't want history, we want to know the future. Okay, let's go next to. So later, what I'm going to do is a demo on smart collaboration with AI, connected communication with SharePoint. I cannot do everything, sorry. So I'm only going to pick some technology that you know, but not in depth. AI, SharePoint Teams, a little bit of teaser on Power Automate, another efficient tool, alright? So, the first one. How many of you here have tried Copilot, which is part of the Microsoft 365 subscription? Separate. Ada tak? Lama, ChatGPT je. Oh my god. That FYI, did you guys know? Copilot is actually OpenAI. It is GPT. So the only Microsoft was the one that invested a lot on ChatGPT, the OpenAI. It donated a lot of its capacity in the data training with their data centers. So the Copilot was the outcome. It's ChatGPT in another name, but in a business context. So the drawback about ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek is that material that you feed into the system, it goes into public domain. it is used for it to learn. Yeah. Now, Copilot has a different model. It is more controlled. We are able to access the wider domain, like Wikipedia and all that, for its knowledge base. But at the same time, Copilot learns from the intranet, which is our internal database. So it learns on things like the business strategy or whatever you feed to it, it learns on that and bring the knowledge of outside in. So company proprietary information is controlled as well. Okay? So that is the difference between Copilot. Plus it's free. Will be right. May as well use. And so that's Copilot. Later I will be showing all of you a few things about Copilot, how to navigate it, what tools it has, and whatnot. Yeah? And I have to emphasize this. Copilot and any other technology, it keeps evolving. Sometimes I feel like going up to Microsoft and because I learned and mastered this program, and then 5 days later it's no longer there. I learned and mastered this UI interface. 2 weeks later, the new interface is rolled out. So this is quite fast. So you need to be aware on some of the new, faster way of working. So that's why today is not going to stop here. I encourage all of you to constantly, be curious about the new technology. So, Copilot. What's in Copilot? Copilot is literally ChatGPT++. Okay? It can do many things. It can automate you, right? It can be your writer and editors. It can design, co-create with you. It can prepare knowledge, write emails. It has intelligence security as part of it. Copilot is embedded into the entire ecosystem of Microsoft tools. Literally every single tool in Microsoft has Copilot in it. And therefore, it goes beyond ChatGPT level, alright? So later I'll show you where Copilot is on some of the technology. And then we have the latest and greatest AI agents. In case all of you don't know, there is a new term that came out this year, April 2025, I think. But it's definitely this year. And we call it agentic AI. So agentic AI literally means that the AI technology doesn't just stop at where you are interacting with. It goes beyond. It can do things like scheduling. It can do things like placing order. It goes beyond the chat domain. And that's the agentic AI function. Copilot can do that. That's other technology that you do what we call the AI agents. So literally you alone, you can have an arsenal of AI slave to do your task with you with the tool that we have. Yeah, of course, data analyst. But again, with all technology, I would advise caution because AI can be prone to hallucination. Sometimes it gives wrong information, so it's always good to fact check it, even if it's a company-approved AI bot. Okay. So I'm going to do 4 demos later. Since I like that. So we're going to do a smart collaboration with Copilot. First of all, we're going to do a navigating Copilot, how to generate materials and some Copilot in our productivity tool. For demo 2, we are going to look into SharePoint, very quick SharePoint. What's SharePoint? Well, how you can build powerful SharePoint site, create a connected group for workforce, a little bit about Engage, Insight, and Viva, which is also tools within Microsoft 365. The third demo is we're going to talk about Teams. Teams is not just virtual meeting, it's more than that. It is way more than that. It has everything. You can have planner, forms. I gray out loops, because we might not have time for that, and also stuff. Alright? Now, for demo 4, we are going to look at what I call the productivity boosters. And how many of you have used bookings before? Microsoft Bookings. Okay. Planner. Yeah, also some use that's great. To do Power Pages, I grade out, but I make sure if I have time, and Power Automate. Okay? So I'm going to take a break now. Is it too fast?
It's nice. Half an hour.
We will take a 10 minutes break. Quite a break. Or you can ask any questions so far. I set up the demo.
Yes.
Stop.
Stop putting the thing.
Stop recording.
Stop.
Okay. I tak stop record.
Okay. Alright. So all of you, if you go into Microsoft 365, all of you should have an M365 standard account, which has all the tools, yeah? So if you go in, I rasa now the default is to, cannot forget that, sure. Yeah. Extended. Oh dear, extend. Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay. Yes. When you join, all of you with a muscle, you go to the M365 Copilot setup. Defaulted, right? In the past, they're different, but now it's defaulted because Microsoft is trying to encourage you to use their heavily invested technology, this pandemic. Okay? Now, Copilot, just like ChatGPT, you can try asking, what can you do? So this is a document like monthly update, project management document that I put in my OneDrive, put it in my SharePoint site, that it's not in public. If I have ChatGPT, unless I load this Excel, ChatGPT for no shit. Yeah, but with Copilot, which is built for enterprise, you can ask it. So they already cheat sheet for me. This key point from Monday update itself, which is inside my SharePoint in OneDrive. Then it pulls out what is the updates, how many progression, etc. And it can also do this. Oh, I haven't given them access like actually there is some enablement required for your Copilot to go across several technology. Being as a person with zero trust, I did not enable all of it. But predominantly you can ask it like who do I interact with, who should I reach out to and things like that, which is company secret within this area, within the data authority that you have. That's the benefit of Copilot number 1, right? The second one is if you scroll down to this function, ini mesti suka, the create function. This is where you can, from the creation of images, yeah, design a t-shirt. Right. It will take a while. Do the call. Add an image. Then you can even explore what kind of style you want it to be. Shall you use an anime style with a specific color combination that you can create and how large you want it to be. I'm going to use square. Yeah? Or design a car.
Poster.
Poster. Recruitment poster lah. Poster. So it can turn out illustration, poster, images in whatever style you want, multiple pages as well. So sudah bayar. And I tested the technology. It wasn't as good, but now it's so good. That was just last night, more like 1 a.m. in the morning. I was playing for some images, and the technology wowed me. Better than Sora, yeah? Which is what I'm so surprised about, because it wasn't as good. But now you can do this, and the best part about this is you can have multiple pages and it goes in high resolution. So then you can even transform it, edit, even extract text from it. Yeah. So let it turn out a recruitment poster. So this is the master prompt. Master prompt will create for everyone. You work. Can you also use prompt?
Dah ada prompt, dah ada yang complete bits. Untuk sudah.
Slowly.
Sometimes AI spelling ada prompt sikit lah. Cikgu spelling out.
Yeah. Or the ChatGPT write it stuff come out. So that's why I was testing other tech, and I found Create has improved.
I tried this platform.
And there is no limit. Like Sora, you can only do one at a time.
Yeah.
Or some is like maximum X amount of images. Now this is our company invested platform as part of our product. So then from them, like transform with AI changes. You like after this is done, you want to make changes. You find that sender, and then they will make changes. Because I asked for anime style, you should check out the 3D.
Practical.
For this square is like that. You just change the size. And then I1, Oracle, and Magenta. We scan. Then you can download. High-res. Sudah lah download. Any questions so far? No? Okay, we just slowly. Turn out a whole new design, and that's about it. You can do multiple pages in a single chat. So you can add a few more design pages to the same conversation that you had with this bot. This is called the create function. You have that will stop the monthly payments.
Isn't it
Better. Sebab dia punya text tu you can extract out
pictures?
and then make it into layers. It's more, I would say, more precise. High-res. So we'll try that. And there's this prompt over here, where the text prompt, where you can extract out the text of the society. Have to explore this because it keeps changing. It's like tomorrow probably they will have something else here, maybe a new style. I don't know. I don't know what's better. Oh, kan? Sure, duplicate page and then from there. Slowly. Okay, maybe we go through my pages. Some pages. Yesterday I'm not going to go there. Gone. There is my design yesterday. Okay, design from yesterday is all but I see it not. Oh, there it is. See? Yesterday I did this. Beautiful mobile phone with the attached logo shown in the front. Cantik kan in 3D. And this one, slight reflective glare on the screen. Futuristic, it's like this. So it's all under my images for those work that we have done. You can adjust and edit. You can always re-edit with that under the creative platform. So like for example, just now I talked about the text. Very useful. It's transform I from the other we can even do layers. I found there is an application that can surface the text. Yeah, I think it's this one. The edit text under the edit functions, you can edit text. So this kind of tools would have cost a lot if it was a few years before. Now it's bundled. It's part of the licensing package. Okay? So there is a way for you to surface our text extracting with more time than it. But please do try it out. Okay? Now we talked about the fun part, which is the chatbot, which can do all that summary and everything. Can even use it to write an email. Okay. This is work that you would pay professional to do. And now it's all inside here. Copy paste. Just make sure you don't fact check and make sure you don't ambil bulat, tweak something. So remember in the past when you write an email and you write an email with a bit of grammatical error that you spend hours nitpicking and making sure that the grammar is correct, the full stop is correct, the capital is all correct. Now it's the age of perfection. We use ChatGPT to chatbot, Copilot, Gemini, DeepSeek, Mistral, Perplexity. These are all AI, popular AI today, to write your email. So the problem now is too perfect. People thought that you cheated, you used bot. So I would sometimes remove such thing. Remove this, replace with comma, and change some part. Purposely. That's right. I purposely put like human capital HC solution because people are very lazy. They will short form things, right? They won't write the full word. So there are ways for you to make it genuine because it has already been such that everyone is using chatbot and AI. Then the message is great because it's clear, it's very clear, it's very structured. But the the emotion, the integrity, the honesty, the genuineness is missing from here. So inject a bit of imperfection to your conversation. That's just a little bit of tip while I showcase one of it. Now I'm going to go. You have seen the things that you can do with your current AI bot, but now I'm going to show you something that I bet none of you know. Yeah, agents. You can create your agents. I talked about agentic AI, right? Now this is Copilot Studio, where you can customize your agent. You can customize it to be a career coach. You can do insight assistant or idea coach. There are quite a lot of templates that you can do. Thoughts that is customized to the knowledge base that we have Esther and teaching on. As queries and everything, configuring it is very easy. Don't worry, it's not about coding anymore. It is about, I'm just going to take a idea coach example, and then I rename it. I'm okay with this logo. Idea coach. Now, AI bot is not about constructing it from code base anymore. We are talking about prompt behavior. Create, like this idea bots, enhance brainstorming, fun and engaging, and action plan. In these jokes. Okay, so then what you do is instruction. Yeah, and this is how you train your agent. Okay, you put that. You are an idea coach. You are a give me some fun personality. That is halal, okay? I mean, I know what you're thinking. You are a female idea coach. Here to make brainstorming session fun, creative, and collaborative. So, emphasize on gender, diversity, and empowerment. This is literally the code for your AI agent. Personality, what it can do. Yeah? Okay, I'm lazy to do all this, but you can later. So here's a tip, a fun tip for all of you. When I build my agent, I use ChatGPT to build the behavior or the prompts and everything and copy paste. So that's how you work smart. Okay, and the knowledge. So here is where you teach your AI. Yeah, you can put in documents on which website you want. Yeah, or which local SharePoint site you want for it to learn, because we are talking about an enterprise bot that's catered for you. That capabilities and everything, you can even allow it to generate image for you if you want. Yeah, if you just want like a conversation, cannot. Okay. Prioritize the knowledge sources. So when it says prioritize knowledge sources, because this is literally ChatGPT in another name, yeah? It's called Pilot. So when you put your document, and your document is different from what the public domain is saying, checking this will emphasize that this bot, if there is a knowledge conflict, take your document. Okay? But we do this because this is just an idea box, and you can add a few more suggested prompts. So then try it out when you launch it. So launch, let's see. That's it. It knows me because this is enterprise. But the energy here spark some fun. That's the main goal, so you start interacting. Now this is your agent. That means that it is customized based on the knowledge you have done, the behavior, the output that you want. It's your agent. Literally, when I say today you are in front of thousands of agents that can propose, I am not wrong. Okay, so this is going to be creating. That's just Copilot, and we are just skimming the surface of Copilot. So there you go, that's my agent. So if I want people to use my agent, I just copy the link and send it to them. If I want, if the agent is good enough, I can even publish the agent into Microsoft Teams so that it comes out in Teams and you can interact and chat with it. So there's my agent. So you see, these are all custom agents. For agents, I do have some EvoCom specific agents that I'm a list of building. So see, that's the problem. The interface last month was different. But I lost my agents somewhere there. These are the creation. There it is, local AI. I was trying to build an AI technology that can help meeting recording because we are very lazy at writing. So still testing it, trying to apply and whatnot. So there are quite a few things you can do with your agents. There's also an SOP agent that I was working on. So we could transcribe this meeting and interview. So you can build as many agents as you want, deploy it, test it out, check with it. It's specific for a specific task. Okay? Let's Copilot. Now let's look at Copilot in some of the tools. I'm going to use Copilot. And I'm sure some of you have already used, right? Create a presentation with Copilot. It is not as nice as Canva. Canva is much better. Yeah, but Canva also means that you have to pay. So this one is free. So this one first. The important part is not so much on the design aesthetic, but rather the content that it generates. I want one direction. Good. But directly from better. Do you want to see the content that it creates, whether it's good enough? And it's good. So generate the slide. Then when it comes to design, you do that nothing. Actually, there are quite a lot of platforms today that use this kind of technology. Yeah, Canva is one of it. In fact, Canva I like it. It has a lot of things. PowerPoint is also good. It's catching up to Canva. There's also Pop AI, which is also very good because it has mind maps. Just need you to export it. There. And in case you missed out on the how to create the front area, memang tak cantik. But most important is the content too. Yeah. So in case you don't know, Copilot is actually under here. It's right on top. So it's there. Just recognize Copilot there. Put in Excel, every single Microsoft productivity has Copilot. Yeah? From even your Excel as well, you can activate Copilot, there you go, to analyze, summarize, propose formula, etc. Play with that. Copilot in Excel, Copilot in Words, Copilot in literally everything. Yeah. So Copilot. Now, that's the easiest way. You use Copilot, that's the AI. But if you want to dive down into every single platform to kena satu hari, it will take a long time because every single Microsoft platform they are the hidden jewels. I swear to God, the hidden jewels from you able to beef it up with add-ins, the hidden jewels where see you can add in third-party tool to further automate your work. You can even go into developer and build a macro. Like this is Word document. Then look, all of you think that macro only happen in Excel. Not true. Everything, even Outlook has macro in it, which you can speed things up. When it comes to documentation forms, you can even use Word to be an online form. It's a matter of whether it makes sense when you have forms in Microsoft. Yeah, so that's a bit of Copilot ecosystem within the bigger Microsoft 365 platform. Outlook, favorite Outlook. So, and in Outlook, of course, you have Copilot. It appears when you go into this, when you begin drafting. When you draft, Copilot pops up mysteriously. Okay, so you can even use that for your email. Don't have to copy paste into ChatGPT. I still do that. I cannot lie. And as you can see, there's sales here. Copilot that is trained on sales talk. Yeah, these are not very good at sales. So you can even build customized Copilot identity within Copilot itself. Just need to explore. Okay? Copilot sales. Since we pay already, you get the ROI.
I couldn't see the Copilot.
Oh, you have to create new. So it's hidden. Copilot is hidden until you draft an email. So when you draft an email, you just go to new, and when you draft an email, it comes out to you. Oh, you can. You have to check, make sure that all Copilot is sending. Boleh lah ambil. Mine is trial je. Try cukup dah.
No, Copilot no sales.
Oh, that one is an additional add-on. I'll show you later how to add that on because I like to try things, especially with system. Why did I go back here? Okay, so that is a sneak peek to Copilot. Why is it not sharing? Okay, that's a sneak peek into Copilot. Now let's go into what I call the ecosystem of all applications within Microsoft. So right under your Create, you have apps, right? So these are all the tools that is in your hand. That is part of the licensing, Microsoft 365 license. Unfortunately, Microsoft is not paying me for saying this or selling their product. I should charge that. But still, these are all the platforms that you have today. So I'm going to talk about booking later in demo 3. You have Calendar, which is part of Outlook. ClickGrams is if you're into video editing and video making, you just ClickGrams. I personally prefer Filmora. You get platform. So Engage Connection, we will go into the second part of the sharing, which is part of the SharePoint ecosystem, the communication part, which has this Engage. And then this Excel is the online Excel. You have physical, of course, the online as well. Then you have forms, just like Jotform, just like Google Form. But the big difference is Google Form is free. So whatever information that goes into Google Form is not owned by you. It's owned by Google. So they can use that information to train you or to use for whatever reason, because when you agree to use Google Form, you actually release your authority to the information. You actually allow them to have access to your information. So use Form. Yeah? Try not to use Google Form. Then we have Insights, which I'll show you later. Learning. This is important. Yeah. So one way that Microsoft helped in terms of getting you up to speed with all the technology is learning. So this is a platform that has a lot of training that you can go into, like all this feature, and it's free. Yeah, it's part of our subscription. You can also learn things from AI related and whatnot. And the best part about it is this learning can be subscribed with your Gmail or Yahoo Mail or whatever personal email. The reason why is if you leave this company, jangan, tolong jangan. If you leave this company, yeah, and you join another company, you will bring that learning to that company. The certification belongs to you. So you can subscribe to learning with EvoCom email and your Gmail account, and whatever you learn, like 11 Lab and whatnot, yeah. Once you finish learning, it can be published into LinkedIn. Can be published into your social media as part of your quote-unquote certification. Let's go learn. So many perform basic Copilot agents, explore Copilot, campaign briefing Copilot. So there are a lot of learning, and Microsoft in the past, I don't know whether they do it now, but the past they will also do workshop. So you can actually, through Microsoft Learning, subscribe to upcoming virtual sharing session, which literally is not like e-learning, but someone standing in front and delivering the content to you. So you can also look into that. It's a great tool with lots of information you can learn from. Browse courses. Pilot Academy. So that's, to be honest, that's already a dulu lagi banyak. So now see, when I go into learning, the app changed, and this is what I call the connected application. So you have now we are going to personalization. So you have the personal learning setup, personal insight setup. See, whatever we do within the Microsoft 365 platform, there is a digital footprint. In the data layman term, those information are stored in Microsoft Graph. Yeah? That is where we can see we can do things, personal insight, how to focus on well-being. You can put focus time so people don't kacau you during that time. You can show gratitude for peers. You can also do this in Teams, obviously, but under personal insights is also there, because that's what Microsoft do. Copy paste multiple, yeah, across all, so you don't have to dig into another platform, cross there, and then take a break, your progress. So you have kept how many hours of focus time, and then time without interruption. It gives you all these insights. Come up with inspirational library to help you work better, collaborate better, read some research paper. Okay, so that's insights. And then they expand again to well-being. Just now the traces, we see the traces and the progress to productivity. Yeah? What's my habits, high attendance, advance notice, etc. To putting my work most closely with. Yeah? How many hours of collaboration time, focus time, etc. Important contact. Dean is my important contact. I didn't know that. Okay, so I build my network and everything. So this is just the surface of the information that has been tracked. Yeah. Now, Microsoft has another work tool called workforce productivity. And in there, we can literally see who's the BFF in the company, so small company like ours, but there are lots of money. But in large corporation, we have something called the hidden leader, influencer within the organization that can move things, not the boss. But sometimes the boss is just there, but it is the person, the linchpin down here, who connected with various other departments that are able to move a project forward. It's no longer about hierarchy, it is about their influencing power. So be careful when you go into the digital world, because every single movement is tracked. Email, how many meeting, how many times you go into the meeting, whether the meeting you attended is productive or not. It's all tracked. And then Microsoft sell it to us. Do you want to see all this information? This is the subscription plan. But this is just the surface information, personal view, but corporation can hope to buy this information. Okay? Now, where was I? Back to that. So that is the insights, personal insights, Viva learning, and whatnot. All these are part of SharePoint, which I will go shortly. I'll just run through this application so you would have better appreciation for all technology that has been deployed. Now, I talk about OneDrive and SharePoint. There is a big difference between these two. First of all, SharePoint is a proprietary Microsoft platform. It starts first with SharePoint. It's where companies store documents and allow the documents to share within each other, the borderline of the company itself. Call it the intranet. Now, fast forward a few years later, OneDrive was a small organization where it does that document sharing only better. It has version control, it has a few more perks to it. So what happened next is Microsoft bought off OneDrive, okay? And they rebranded the whole functionality of it. So they took the best of OneDrive, which is the version control, the customization, and then what happened next is SharePoint went through an evolution. But they still keep OneDrive, and they rebrand it in this way. When you look at the name itself, OneDrive, one, and SharePoint, sharing. What it means is OneDrive is your personal space. It's like your house that the company buy for you, rent for you, to host all your files, but it is your space. The minute you left the organization, and we do not need to pay your rent anymore in that space, we terminate your account, whatever that is in that space disappear. Even if the file you have shared with others, but you are the owner of the file in OneDrive. So it disappeared. So that is the biggest difference between OneDrive and SharePoint. Technology-wise, it's the same. It's just the matter of how to think about it. OneDrive is for your draft documentation that is not ready yet. You want to collaborate, want to work together. When it's ready, make sure you bring the file into SharePoint. Because in SharePoint, the word share is there. Anyone who shares the file leaves the organization. The file is still maintained. Big difference. Now within OneDrive, all of you should have roughly 10 terabyte, 1 terabyte. Each of you have 1 terabyte of space. SharePoint is 10 terabyte per second. I have to double check on that. So those spaces are located to you because today laptop is no longer heavy clunky like this. You see people bringing ultra portable laptops. Then you will wonder how do they keep all those files in this ultra laptop. I can think ultra light laptop, and yet still can keep all those files. Why? OneDrive and SharePoint, obvious. Because you have 1 terabyte. You can have a 512 space in your laptop and yet have 1 terabyte of cloud space. in the server. And in cloud space, it's more safe. Why? Because it is in cloud. And like the cloud, yeah, it's always there, up in the sky. But when you spill coffee on your laptop, gone. Happened to me, case of enough. So that's why it's always encouraging to we encourage people to put your file in OneDrive and move it to SharePoint when it's ready. Okay, now let's look. All of us look into SharePoint, right? So I just continue with this the OneDrive already. OneNote is a great tool, yeah. OneNote is where you keep all the notes you had, password also. I keep my password, and then you password on top of the password sheet. OneNote is great to make sure that you don't lose important notes and whatnot. Of course, all of us need Outlook. I just keep with the Planner. Planner is this. I call it a smaller version of project management, a more sexier way. This is just Kanban, it's just drag and drop. Okay? Now, and then we have Power Apps, amazing tool. Power Apps is literally application you can use to do, it's a business application, a small size business application which you can customize and whatnot. Unfortunately, the Copilot is not as sophisticated there yet. It's coming, but not as good. Still need Fatima, yeah. And then we have Automate, which I shall walk through because Copilot has already existed in Power Automate, so far not too bad. I'll show you Copilot in Power Automate later. Power BI is the analytical tool, and so for those who don't know, so for those who don't know, Power BI has a lot of cross-functional insight thing. So it can even go as far as talk to various other platforms. Your Power BI can literally not just display data, it can act on the data. Yeah? That's like 5 days class. Then we have, this is new, Power Pages. Website in seconds. Yeah, these two guys can test me, I can demo later. Then you have Purview. Purview is more on the database setup. You can, we call it the fabric, a more flexible way of looking at your information. Don't worry, that one is more for like me, you can ignore that. Security, that's my SharePoint. Stream is like internal YouTube. Yeah? You can put your video inside and share it across the thing or outside. It's literally your internal YouTube video setup. Sway is where you can have that interactive presentation. It's quite fun. You can share it out to people. It's just like those, like virtual magazine and post videos and everything. So that's one thing you can do if you are into communication. Of course, Teams to do visual and all that. Yeah. So we do have all the necessary what you need to do. It's just that you got to ask the right question in Copilot. I have this project. What tool should I use? And let me propose for you, okay? Don't have to reach out to me. So ask your personal assistant. Now, in today's software world, we do not just use Microsoft product, alright? Today's software with Amazon, Google and everything comes across everything. Yeah? So you literally can use other apps that is not made by Microsoft, but by third-party vendors who build their system, let you try, you like it, you pay them to the store concept, the cloud store concept. And this is happening across all digital platforms, the cross-selling types, okay? Right, now go to SharePoint. I think OneDrive is quite, straightforward for all of you. SharePoint, sometimes people think SharePoint is like a website. But no, you're right. SharePoint is a website because it is based on cloud. So when you go to SharePoint, you can see I created a lot of SharePoint. Because it's digital, I mean, space is cheap. Yeah, and the tools is even cheaper. So you can have two functionality here, which is either you can create site or create a news post. Yeah, I recommend you create site. So show you how easy it is to create your own team site, team collaboration site, that's team site, it's communication site. Be honest, it's really the same lah. I can even create it through Teams. Just like I said, all the features and functions cross each other. And for this purpose, I shall create the communication site. Just got some very nice sexy template ready, which makes my demo even easier. So you can have a few ready-made sites for you to use. Okay, which one you want to use first? New employee onboarding or organization home? Human resource? I ask you now which template you want to use. Play on crisis management. Okay. But actually, there is a Microsoft library which you can deploy also within the environment. Later we will go to the library, get all the sexy one, and then we will look into enterprise juga lah. But this is the default, the Cortana default. I think we take the leadership connection lah. So we will list out the site category. So what we see is blah blah blah, and then you the template site name is, I would call it test materiality. Yeah, it's for 2 hours already.
Tambah zero kat belakang. Bukan depan tau. Belakang.
They apply template example, but it's not supposed to be. Okay, there. So it's all there. And like a website, it's what I call, what you see, what get website, you can just edit it. Just click on the edit part right on top there. So as you can see, have I done any coding so far? None. I've not done any coding, but yet I'm churning digital assets like nobody business. So this is the SharePoint site, and it looks like a website. It can be also a document library. You can share, you can put in themes and whatnot. You can put in widgets, elements inside here, start conversation. So these are all the toolbox which you can just drag and drop. You can even put people right under here. Now I want to put say Umi inside here. Now Umi is in there. So profile. Okay, then I can just cross and add in a few more elements, YouTube video, etc. to be very sexy.
Question.
Yes.
Alright, can we link this SharePoint dengan our HRX tak?
That would be.
So that means if you want to share anything to our employees, so we have to give this SharePoint the links lah.
I know where you are going with the HRX because if employee wants to come to our SharePoint, boleh je. But we have to log them in as an external user. So we can backload them to control their accessibility. But yes, you can actually allow them this. Cuma when they go in like that, they need to have a Microsoft account.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean a Microsoft Word account. Could be a Microsoft personal account that can accept Gmail, etc. This is SharePoint. The SharePoint extend to outside. So you want, yeah, you boleh guna this for your cuma yang Ika tu bukan. Why? Because Ika API needs to go to port to SharePoint. Or a way to push those documents. Okay. Oh, kalau Ika, okay, we are paying too low for that platform. Yeah.
Tapi dia okay you.
Dia okay. Yalah. Okay.
You.
So, no, there's an agent link as well, and this is the AI agent. Set up your agent link.
Set it.
For my agent.
Hosting.
Oh, why is it not coming? Maybe because I don't know publish like. So you can actually link or specific AI just for that site. Yeah? It's just that you need to set up the document library, train your agent on that, and link the agent with SharePoint site. Not hard. There's a lot of material there. So yeah, this is your SharePoint. I'm just going to do publish series. Publish series. Very flexible, they change images, etc. Yeah, and if you only look at this, in the home, there's this. These are components of SharePoint. You can have multiple document library, image library, newsletter, application, whatever. Yeah, this also form. That means this form means that Microsoft Form link to this list. So whenever people type in that form, must also can. It's just that form has limited component. Otherwise, there are a few things. But yes, so let's put a document library. Specific custom document library is also possible for invoicing, for learning, for whatever templates you want. And this yeah, probably do the invoice because I think it's interesting. Yeah, yes, use a template for invoicing. Okay. This is a document library, specific template bit. You can just deploy immediately, you don't have to build the columns, etc. I will just use a SharePoint team site that is already there. Team site is never succeeded. Team site is very like this. Our communication site is more built for visual. Both also can be customized, of course, but the template from communication site is here. But I'm just showing you a demo of working SharePoint site that we use. Okay. Now in my SharePoint site, of course, I have documents. Make sure that the team record their progress documents inside the SharePoint site. Now, SharePoint site, as you can see, there's an AI summary, super cool. Yeah? So, SharePoint site, you can add columns. This is a document library. But if let's say you want to add more information about that document library or folder, you can actually put text inside multiple lines of text. You customize each and every column. Yes, no pun boleh, drop down pun boleh, drop down is called choice. Yeah? Now we have a test choice here, and I would always do the edit device load. Device this all the time. So the edit part, and then you can see the choice comes here. So you see customize, whenever talking about document library, similar concept to list. And exit. Oh, and customize everything. This is list. No, just now I'm showing you the library. This is our list where we keep track of every single invoices, payment details, etc. When it is done, what type of all legal documents, put it in. It's also possible. Yeah. Now, SharePoint can act as a data repository. Yes. So, because it has what we call the version control, it has it tells you who adjusts what during when. Yeah? And if someone accidentally deletes, there is a trash bin here where you can recover within certain days. You have no hurry if I'm not mistaken. Mak, 30 hari kan recycle bin.
The first one is second 60 days.
Go with 60.
And the secondary for your secondary. Okay, then by default it's on the list of what will be with Maya. Check the second is some of the items nice.
60 days. 60 days ensuring that you don't accidentally delete anything happens. Yeah. So now this is a list very different. It's like a good Excel. Then document, which is very much on document base. For example, this document we have here, and go to this tree dot and see version 3. And even automate it actually. And the rules of this version never expire, yeah? So, kalau someone overwrite your presentation, can always recover it. So scroll here, and you can just click, view it first. Let's say you're not sure this is the right version, you can just view the document. Recover the and this is the old version. When you view, open it, it do not overwrite the current one unless you restore it. If you restore it, yeah, you restore it, what happens is it comes out with a new version, version 3, restoring already back. So it does all the backups for you. And of course, then you add comments and all that. So then there is automation with this. You can create rules. I actually like rules, yeah. Step rules. Create a rule, and again, like the no-code setup, the rules can be when a new file is added. Can be simply a prompt, like choose column. Let's say hash choice changes to enter value. Choice 1, then send email to like a custom message. And we saw on some of the rules that it's not creating. I think it's a bit slow for send an email or choose and the file is modified. If that choice change and the new value is choice 1, send not the point. That's when the file is modified, it should be. I think there's some latency issue. Let's check the point. Fine. Test. Let's try changes a new value. S1, first one. Supposed to be able to send file to oh, this is an invoice file. And I rather it's not working. It's one of those bugs. Okay. Normally it works, yeah. Today, for the sake of demo, which I shall do later to Microsoft, it's not working. Then that happens. Probably they are doing a patch update. But there are quick automation rules that you can do to move things around. Yeah? It is that powerful. Yes, all here, 3 dots. Editing to manage alerts. Now, some of you may be surprised because, like I said, I like to work smart, not fast. So, I like to make sure that my files are accessible. Because sometimes people think that OneDrive, you have to do a lot of things, go online, log into Microsoft, just go into that OneDrive space that you are given. No, you can do shortcuts. So, shortcuts. Just activate your OneDrive shortcut, and then at the same time, you can even do quick access to specific SharePoint sites. So what you're seeing here are all my SharePoint sites, Google.com SharePoint site, which I directed there so that, sorry, this one, got too many shortcuts. So Google.com shortcut, this is SharePoint site. So that when I'm done, I just save into this file, or I just drag and drop inside there and immediately come out. So that's how, whenever debug finish XML, I print out what this is all there. And how you do that is merely I click. So all you can do is add shortcut to OneDrive, straight to the personal folder. Oh, I know the other one. This one, yeah. The shortcut to OneDrive. Shortcut wasn't added. Oh, it's already in already. You just open the shortcut and it goes into your OneDrive quick folder, etc. That's the one even easier. Remember that. Yeah, I think it's this one. This one. A shortcut to OneDrive, just one button. This is easier over here. Any questions so far with SharePoint site? Now, the usability of SharePoint site is, of course, here's my key point. In the past, when we don't have a SharePoint site, when there's a document that needs to be revised by multiple parties, essentially, so one person thinks that time there's no version control of the issue. This, and then another person thinks that, and another person fix this. But the problem is they each have their own copy. So then finally it goes to a person who will pick up all these documents and pick this and pick that and pick this and pick that, all the edits or whatever, and combine in one. That is necessary effort. With SharePoint, you can have one document, multi-editor at the same time. That's given. Secondly, with SharePoint, you can literally pick it up to further. Like for example, this is what I did in my previous organization. I have a lot of documents that comes to my file, comes to my folder through the Outlook, and some of the files are very important. Yeah, the attachments are very important. So I can actually do an automation from my Outlook into SharePoint. Yeah, and then from SharePoint, run an alert so that people who are supposed to look at the file, finish my alert, will be alerted on this new file. So you can actually do way more than what you think about SharePoint. And secondly, since it is a document control site, you can also set up that when a document comes in, it goes through multiple reviewers. We call it the approval flow, where they can review the documents and ensure that it's correct. Right? So like for example, alert, I want to do this file. Say I want to have an alert. Just now you saw rules. Rules allows you to have action that is more than just just an alert. So we have specific alert also. Alert me when item change in document to me or to Fatima. So every time my inbox comes flooded with proposal automatically stored in SharePoint. Fatima gets notification to read it. But now Fatima is smarter because Fatima used Copilot to read it and then have that information sent back to me, and both of us are happy because we don't have to spend so much time. That is the power of automation. That's right. So yes. There's also the Copilot feature here. Totally tested out here. Microsoft actually came up with a co-pilot integration with document. I think we need to, enable it somewhere within our admin portal. We will look into it later. But in case I couldn't share that, I do have a video about it, about the AI and SharePoint part. Let me just share with you the video.
Microsoft 365 Copilot is going to change the way built tools show productivity and smart creativity. It's your AI assistant.
Dajjal lah.
Connect dengan Bluetooth.
Maksud I the video Dajjal.
Oh,
Lama. Laptop jam ni. My laptop jam.
okay, tak apa, kita boleh.
Tengok Umi minta darah gila. I have to
I pause
technical error. So we start apa toilet break. 5 minutes toilet break while we sort out this technical issue.
Dengan baju panas.
Logging in. Alright, now luckily I put everything in OneDrive. Right, so I will not go too much into SharePoint because I think you can see the potential of how to use SharePoint. SharePoint, you can create as many as you want. It's good because I got every SharePoint for every project. You have different members. Maybe what I can do is I share with you how you enable it for members. But you know what? Kalau you want even lazier, go fix. Because let's jump to things. I'm going to show you that even lazier. Okay?
Lama.
We mix up that video and so now Teams is not just a meeting tool, yeah? It is actually a collaboration. Yeah? If you think of SharePoint as a passive collaboration tool, passive. Teams is more active. It has movement, it has collaboration, it has networking. Yeah? So when you create a team, you will create team. Now when you put your create they moved it again. Okay, so the create teams which has conveniently moved up there. Right? You can create teams, and let's say we create a team. Let's say it's a project. Awesome. Kenapa ninja? Yeah. Alright, and then the team is generally private. Set in the team setup. And then your channel, you can have multiple channels. Channels can be about, let's say, awesome, whatever lah, like general. It's creative. When you create a team, so you add members to Team Awesome. Now, because this is what we must about, I added Awesome. Yeah, we can start with this. You can even assign owner to this Team Awesome. Now, why did I show you Teams? Because again, Teams is not just a virtual meet. It is beyond that. So when you create a project Awesome like this, with all your teams, automatically there are a few things that comes up. Pulse is literally SharePoint. There's SharePoint, this is OneNote, It's still working on that. It takes a while, minutes or so or less, for him to generate collaboration assets that the team can use from SharePoint, which is already found, Post, which is also part of SharePoint, but this is actually SharePoint. When you create teams, a SharePoint is created as well. SharePoint library, which you can open, but how they put that is open in SharePoint. See? So you automatically create a SharePoint team site for you, cross-collaborate. So there's your SharePoint site called Project Awesome with all the tools similar like just now I talked about. Yeah, and not just that, you can also add a few tools to it from Planner. You can add Planner to Teams so that it automatically creates a Planner group that is specifically for this team. You don't have to redo it again and again. And then you can create a plan. Say business plan. Nothing. Comes out with a project plan. It's all contained within. You don't have to go out to Planner. You can just straight into site Teams. Notes is OneNote. It's already OneNote. For example, define business vision. I say I assign this to settlement. And with the data. So Clement will receive a notification for this task that has been assigned to you through its Outlook and whichever communication channel you use. And then if let's say it's done, then just check it done, has disappeared but still maintained within the environment. Define opportunity. Let's say you want to move this as part of the define the opportunity. This is Planner, by the way, from Fresh Course on Planner. So it helps to assign tasks to people to update, attach document, all contained within this platform. You can also add in other tools, whiteboard that you can draw. You can add in forms if you want. There's forms as well. You can even add in SharePoint from other sites. Yeah, you can put in your form, and you can put in PowerPoint. Is literally contained everything a team needs to do to work more efficiently. It's all here. Yeah, you can even put agents. The agents is part of the app as a co-pilot, but you can have a customized app. It's just that the customized app needs to be approved by the IT team, which is us here. When it is conformed, we can publish it into Teams. And you have a specific agents that can address your needs. Right? So that's in Crash Course because we are running out of time. Okay, to here. So the part I want to show you now. I'm sure all of you are very tired of it. It's almost 2 hours a week. I'm going to do a crash course on bookings. Planner, I've done it, and we'll look into Power Automate. Booking is because, one thing that I really do not like to do is scheduling. Right? Scheduling is a pain because there's a lot of moving parts to it, and there are applications out there that allows you to create a booking page for people to book a time, for people to choose which calendar day, and it is linked to your Outlook or whoever Outlook as well. So you can have a personal booking page whereby it's yours. Put it under your signature. Hey, book my time with me. Put that link and book your time based on your availability. So, I'm going to do the share booking page because this is team. Okay, so create a booking page. Then you say this is Nanti you delete that. Fatima, you're awesome. Okay, it's free, yeah? So you don't have to worry. Since all this you can customize. For myself, and let's say we found and let's say the shepherd. Yeah. Then let's say we start with the DTO thing here. So I say I want 30 minutes meeting services. You can add as many as you want, but not. And choose who can book the appointment. Is it people in my organization, or do you want to extend it to everyone? I normally go with extend. And one, create. Then we set up an auto booking page for you, which is a public site. Take that link. If people say, hey, I want to schedule a meeting, click this. Book this. And if let's say it's someone who wants to approach the department and want to secure a time to discuss about something, share them the link and let them manage the schedule. Easier that way. But to be fair, a few years ago, Microsoft came out with this tool called Cortana. Cortana is an AI scheduler, and damn, it's so good. Fortunately, Microsoft had brought it down, and soon Copilot will be transitioned into your AI assistant for booking. Yeah? So this one may not be there next year, and the Copilot becomes an agent, a literal agent that can help book for you. So then you have a thing. This is how the page would look like. Also, you can have multiple, and you can make it promote. Okay, and then select the time. Anyone who is available during that, you can select that. Or so you can see who is available and who's not available during this time. Okay, so Bob is available, and then the name, address, phone number, special request, and book. So then Iqbal will have his calendar booked, a notification about when he wants to 6:30. So but people didn't put business hour, so he's open. So you make sure you put your business hour, otherwise people can, book you anytime today. So confirmation email is automatically sent out, and then the person, Fatima, can reschedule, can cancel the booking. I can do a new booking with different people and whatnot. So this is a booking page actually quite easy to do. Right? So with the customization. Yeah. So report there. So that you can add more people, you can add more services. Let's say you add services. Service name is consultancy. And this location is online meeting, automatically will be an online meeting. If not, you can add buffer time if it's a physical. Price, let's say, is hourly at $5. Consultancy bar. Then maximum number of attendees that then manage on their behalf. So this, if they select this option, they can set. You can also assign a specific staff. Me and Fatima are only able to do a consultancy. If they select that, only the two of us availability will be selected. Yeah, and there's also customized field. Let's say you want to add another customized field, like the questions, budget. Yeah, it's paper. So changes. Right. And now Fatima's form would have another option. And then service. There, paid consultancy. And only this time, a specific time, myself or Fatima is available. Yeah? So that's booking. It's not as sophisticated as Copilot, but there are automation as part of it to help ease the scheduling or things that you find it difficult to do. That is what some of these tools can do. It's such a small thing. Don't have to do heavy configuration. It is there. For small businesses also, if they want to book time or whatnot, they will sell the product. It's all there. You need to know what to do, where to look for. When you and didn't crash a jealous group. So let's look at the most exciting platform, Power. All of you here, especially for those who have claims, are enjoying the benefit of Power Automate. So when you fill out a form on your expense, to automate approval to HR check, okay, this is good. Then it automate to the boss who sign it and say, yeah, you can pay. And it automate to Alia who said, okay, this is good, pay, payment done. All captured, document data, object, issue, Power Automate. The Power Automate is an all-in automation tool. So there are approvals, of course. So if you go to Power Automate, actually Teams pun ada. But Teams, like I say, is all in one. You don't have to go one by one platform. Right? If you go to Teams, the browse menu, under this part you should have go there. So all the approval requests will go there. My one has more, but Fatima never did. Yes, otherwise you can see lah. So it has all the approvals, Japanese signatures of visa, and all this everything is under approval part of Teams. But for today's context, I'm just going to show you Power Automate. So Power Automate, you can build your own flow. Yeah? I'm just going to show you an example of the flow that has been created. Just to, semi-scare you a bit. Semi only, because it looks like very difficult, it looks cool. But then I'll show you technology that can cut short the. Yeah, so I will use the share. Which one should I is it working?
This one is
This one. This one is the SPX job form to SharePoint. Yeah, I use this one. So every time a form application comes in, trigger success in records. Every single action tells you how fast the run duration, etc. and what other connections they need. So I'm just going to show you how it looks. Flow looks like a series of actions. Macam process flow lah. So process flow when triggered by a response in job form, and then Fatima had to decompose the MRIC. This is a bit codey. For you to appreciate the amount of setup has been done for SPX Google Sheet to SPX Google Form automation. Finally breakdown, right? That's a sample of automation. You will probably need to understand the flow. But today, if you go into this area here, this is every time a new technology comes in, it's always here. You go to AI Hub. Oh wait, actually not even need to go AI Hub. They have already embedded it. Just go create. And in create, apa you punya tak ada? Okay, I have. Now I go to AI Hub. No, that's not my computer. Yeah. It's slow. But it's cloud. So here actually. Yes. That should be a workflow from the room. Yeah, to automate a flow, sure, prompt. Maybe I install something good. Because a few days ago they deployed they deploy an automation for you to just prompt a flow. How automate has Copilot? See, yours is still overrated higher. Maybe I check your version. Because mine, I think it's because I default into home. Yours is turn is signing requirement. The password. Hash. I'll just use yeah, I have to check that number. I'll just use my tak bagi I kedua lah. Okay, it's back. Go to home. You go to home. This is Copilot. Just now, probably Fatima don't use Copilot. You are the user. Sebagai default. So this is my flow. Tadi, what you have seen is manually adding the flow. But like I say, Copilot, the deploys across. So you have a home. Now let's say describe in detail what kind of automation you want. Say like copy of rows from an Excel to another Excel with a click of a button. Just click that, or you can type in, you can prompt. It builds your entire flow for you. Yeah, and all you need to do is just tidy it up a bit with authentication, this access you want. There you go, suggested flow. The AI generated suggested flow, and continue. That's done. So then green check, so you check across it, make sure everything's ready. So you just create the flow. That's the button, the list for which line and whatnot. You just create the flow. And it builds everything. You just need to touch it up. Like which Excel you want to direct it to. Just know that. Yeah. Then parameter. Which Excel you want to assign it to that location. Which Excel location you just copy paste the link. Then which document library to use for which document library you want to take. So I put the SharePoint location and you want to drop down. So literally straightforward documents. Then which file you want, you go to the file, select which one you want to copy and paste it to another document. And then which table? Okay, make sure your file has a table to it, otherwise there's no item. Table is literally an Excel. For example, this Excel. And this is the table, example. and then you just convert it to table, format as a table. So when you format this part as a table, yeah, so when you use the Power Automate, it knows that this is a table. Okay? So there are some fine tuning required to it. Otherwise, it will not run, but do not need to code as crazy. It's all there. And then you can even add in new things like components like this one, like email. And when after it's done, email me. Yeah? So you can send email using Gmail or whatever you want. Yeah. Send an email. This is Outlook. So then you send an email, no coding is required. You just need to put in things like send email from which one? Sorry, that's an issue with the connectors today. But it's actually not a lot of coding required for Flow and can help you automate certain tasks. I go back to the first slide. First slide say you identify your bottleneck, you identify what you spend a lot of time in, repeated or maniacal work, and then you look at all this technology that is available. You can drop a solution out. And if you need help, don't worry, there's expert Fatima here who can help with the formulas if you need. Yeah, but I would recommend all of you to try exploring Power Automate. Yeah? Now, Power too fast. So, that is just a one flow. You have multiple flows. You can break down flows into multiple areas. And of course, like all software company today, you have AI, AI Hub parts. So the AI Hub is where you can build custom model to go through documents. For example, you want to have a model that goes through every document, pull out invoice number, what importantly, build the model here. It's your AI Hub. Teach, train, and whatnot. So there are a lot of automation, the document automation. And this is very straightforward, limited model, which you can just click, and then there's a process how you do it. It's cookie cutter, the template's there ready. Just select which template you want. First, okay, let's look at to install the package for the automation for document automation. If that's not ready, you can just use the other one. So I actually use another model. Document automation. It's almost 6 already. Already 6, I should be wrapping up. Okay. Okay, so just now a document automation will install the patch for you, but AI model is a more general use of model which you can use. For example, the custom model for extracting documents or invoicing and whatnot. I'm just going to show you the ready-made stamping document AI model that has been used by Viva for stamping purposes. And to be honest, I didn't need to do any coding. It's very easy. Literally, I just choose the document type. Yeah, and I want a fixed template document because it's kind of fixed. Your contract is all very fixed. But if you don't want to fix the general or invoices, then you go to the next part. Choose what are the information you want to extract. So I say I want to extract all this information from the fixed document. You can add as many as you want, of course. Then you add in the collection. So the collection right now, so I put in this collection to training. You have to have 5 left. So 5, that's why this collection didn't pass. You need to add at least 5 sample documents for each training. Yeah? Then after that, You select lah. I've got it in my devices. Sakit banget.
Ada sih.
不是啊，banyak sama. Sakit semua. Essentially, it's very easy. So you upload another one, which is 5. Then after that, you train the document to read where you put the file, or where you put the text. Not going to do everything, yeah? So you can see how straightforward for you to create a model that can read through all documents. So I have this collection next. Then the collection comes in, and this is the fun part. This is how you train your model. So I have 5 documents. Now I'm going to teach the AI model what is what. Yeah. So with this 5, it's able to read across more. So I just click side, highlight this. I need full name. Ha! Now it knows this is full name. Okay, this is IC. Yes, okay, IC. Ambil sampai sini, this is address. Then this is your postcode. For this one, tak ada description code. So let's say that postcode is hub location, for example. So you type for all documents, and that is how you train your AI model. So once your AI model is ready, you masuk dalam flow as part of the flow. So the document goes into the folder. The folder, that's the trigger point, and then the AI model come and read through the document and say, okay, this is name, this is IC, this is address, this is what, and everything. Then it goes and pack all those information to a SharePoint list, which I call it the database and whatnot. But look at how easy it is to train an AI model. Don't have to code anything. Not like last time. Oh, you have to code all the algorithm and all the model and everything. Now it's just click, done. And then if, let's say, you have a different contract that comes in, I create another collection, train them on that collection, and it is able to recognize multiple type of documents. This is the age of AI personalization. We do not want it to be difficult for you to use it. It should be as easy as possible. Okay? Alright, so that's your Power Automate part. And so that's your Power Automate part. Very, very up, very high level. But if you want like a full dive in on how to use Power Automate, that would be a 2-day class at least. Yeah? Okay, so now I'm going to go to the next segment because we are running out of time. My bad. And I have a few video about quick tips and whatnot, so I'm just going to play the video. Tak ada suara. Sekejap. Yang mana dia?
Betul. Itu ni sih. Okay, dah ada.
Dah connected. Windows.
Sekejap.
Dah connected.
Yeah, but this is sound.
Betul?
Oh, the remote control lah.
Eh.
Copilot tips you need to know. Number 1, Microsoft Edge on YouTube. Click on the Copilot icon and it'll give you a summary, key points, and even timestamps for videos. You can even ask questions about videos. Number 2, get Copilot on your iPhone or Android phone. Snap a picture of anything, like let's say a flower, and Copilot will tell you exactly what it is. It looks like it's a rose. Number 3, in PowerPoint, type in a prompt and a / and then select a Word document. Copilot turns the document into a fully branded slide deck in just seconds. Number 4, tell Copilot to set a rule to highlight and pin important emails to the top. Now, you'll never miss an email from your boss. Number 5, in OneDrive, hover over a file and let Copilot summarize it for you. Or you can even compare multiple files at once. And that was...
Okay, sneak peek. I think you will find this handsome guy and watch his video lah. But thing is, Copilot has a lot of tools. I mean, the use case has kept on expanding. Yeah. So today, what I showed you, tomorrow there will be more that comes in because innovation keep on coming. Right? Now this is Syntax. Syntax is new to you probably never heard of it.
Business runs on content. Proposals, contracts, presentations, invoices, video, and more. By 2025, there will be 130 billion terabytes of unstructured content. And today, much of it is locked up in siloed repositories or sitting as paper in a warehouse. Organizations spend $46 billion a year storing and managing content, and lose countless hours of productivity manually processing and finding the right information. Storage alone is not the answer. Organizations need a new approach. With advancements in cloud and AI, Content AI transforms how content is created, processed, and discovered, empowering people and automating workflows at scale. Microsoft Syntax is Content AI integrated in the flow of work. With Microsoft Syntax, you can understand and assemble content with tagging, summarization, translation, and auto-assembly. Discover and reuse content with AI-powered search, e-signature, and integration into business processes. Analyze and protect content throughout its lifecycle with AI-driven security and compliance, backup and restore, and advanced security management. Unleash your content. Power your business with Microsoft Syntax.
Okay, this is not very detailed, but basically Microsoft Syntax is new function for SharePoint. So that in future, whenever you put documents like PDF or anything, the syntax will summarize that PDF, put it into the column. That was the one that I'm working on right now. So it's like automatic, no need to trigger, no need to prompt, details comes out. Can even train it on a specific information, etc. But that's syntax. It is AI hub that I show you in Power Automate, but now it is more integrated with SharePoint. So this is how crazy technology is and how fast it grows. This is syntax. Now, this is outside Microsoft, but I have to put this in because it shows you the near future that is going to happen with AI technology. So,
Research prototype, but probably faster.
this is a Google project.
Hey, go online and look for a user's manual or a Huffy mount.
I have found a user manual for you. What would you like to know about it?
Okay, cool. Now scroll until you find the section about the brakes.
Sure thing. Looking for that page now.
I think I stripped this screw. Can you go on YouTube and find a video of how to fix that?
Of course. I'm open to YouTube now. This looks like a good video.
Place a rubber band over the head of the
Oh, nice. Now, can you go through my emails with the bike shop and find which size hex nut in?
Sure. According to the email from Bicycle Habitat, you need a 3/8" hex nut for your sprocket. I highlighted the correct bit for you.
It seems like I need a spare tension screw. Can you call the nearest bike shop and see what they have in stock?
Yep. Calling them now. I'll get back to you with what they have in stock.
I think my brake pads are wearing down. Can you check the manual again and see if it talks about them anywhere?
According to the manual, if you look on page
Hey.
24,
Do you want to get lunch?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. Can you finish what you were saying?
As I was saying, if you look on page 24, section 2, you'll see how to replace the brake pads.
Hey, any updates on that call?
Yep, I just got off of the bike shop. They confirmed they have your tension screw in stock. Would you like me to place a pickup order?
Could you show me some examples of dog baskets I could put on my bike?
Sure, I can help you with that. Just give me a moment. Here are some options. I think Zuka would look really great in these.
That's Gemini. And this is an actual project that has been launched. The potential is there. It's very exciting. Yeah, that you might like. So, but that is how fast we are.
Something you don't care about.
This one is more towards how do you survive in this kind of era where people are easily replaced by technology. And it's again, go back to the first slide. It is about your mindset change. And I have not seen any other thought leader as good as Simon Sinek in giving these tips on how you can be more, where you can expand your mindset in this volatile world. Yeah, so I'm just going to play the video.
You care about physical stress. Working hard for something you love.
I'm still thinking
I think one of the mistakes that people make is they think purpose comes from their job. I've been a whatever for so many years, and then I lose my job or I retire, and now don't have a sense of purpose because I so closely associated my self-worth with the job that I did. I knew what my job was. I had a sense of purpose, and one wonders if those things are conflated, right? Which is I had a sense of purpose for my job, and then when I didn't have the job, all of a sudden I woke up in the morning and didn't know what to do. The purpose is not your MOS. Your purpose is not your assault gunner. Your purpose is not the job that you wake up to do every day. Purpose is something bigger.
I have 5 little rules that you can follow as you find your spark and bring your spark to life. The first is to go after the things that you want. Let me tell you a story. So a friend of mine and I, we went for a run in Central Park. The Roadrunners organization, the weekends, they host races. And it's very common at the end of the race, they'll have a sponsor who will give away something, apples or bagels or something. And on this particular day, when we got to the end of the run, there were some free bagels. And they had picnic tables set up. And on one side was a group of volunteers. On the table were boxes of bagels. And on the other side was a long line of runners waiting to get their free bagel. So I said to my friend, let's get a bagel. And he looked at me and said, nah, the line's too long. And I said, free bagel. And he said, I don't want to wait in line. And I was like, free bagel. And he says, nah, it's too long. And that's when I realized that there's 2 ways to see the world. Some people see the thing that they want, and some people see the thing that prevents them from getting the thing that they want. I could only see the bagels. He could only see the line. Because the rule is, you can go after whatever you want. You just cannot deny anyone else to go after whatever they want. You don't have to do it the way everybody else has done it. You can do it your way. You can break the rules. You just can't get in the way of somebody else getting what they want.
Well, actually, I cut the wrong part. I wanted to show the part where, there was a lot of death during operation when a woman goes there to birth. Yeah, and the reason why was found by a doctor because he correlated the information, and he found out that the reason was because the doctor who operates on a pregnant mother did not wash his hands. There was an hygiene issue during the operation. He shared his results and everything, but nobody believes him. It was only later that it comes in. So the thing here is, I want to put out this. Sometimes your innovation may not be appreciated by others, but it doesn't mean that you stop doing it. You've got to believe in that. You've got to see what you want, make sure that it is the true purpose. It's just like what you say, when you have to do things day in, day out. For example, your role is data entry. 80% of your time is data entry. Yeah? So someone came in, like Fatima, she automated away 80% of your job. The purpose, gone. Yeah? That is just one purpose. Can replace that purpose something else. Yeah, think of a bigger picture, yeah, so that you can thrive in this era of personalization and AI technology. Because things is nobody is going to stop automating or improving or optimizing productivity just because your purpose is that. Someone will come and disrupt your area because they want things faster, they want things more efficient, they want things more cost effective. So you should not let that bring you down. Put in another purpose. Your purpose can always change. Okay? Cut the wrong one. But yeah, towards the end of the video, we'll skip that. And then I think I'm going to skip this as well. There are quite a lot of new technology today outside of Microsoft to build AI technology. Yeah, the latest one, Google Cloud Vertex AI, that will go over Gen. It's like this Google AI Studio. You don't have it, you install it, you put in ideas. I want this app to do this. It comes out full working application. Why do we need software engineers anymore? Why do? Especially. Okay, we still need that. Okay, I'm going to skip this and we shall go to the homework part. So, just to try it out, there are two quick tasks you can use. One is either you build a connected space with SharePoint, the new skill that you have learned, or you can use the team, which is even easier, just do that, and pin the file, you put in banner or whatnot, adding a bit of AI automation feature inside it. Or second pass, which you can do, is smart collaboration. Use Copilot, Method, Word, Excel, or whatnot. Just try it out. It's your homework. Yeah. Now deliverables would be just take a screenshot. That is something that I'm sure all of you can do. That is no coding required. Okay? Just try it out and get familiar with the technology. Okay, so we come towards the end. Wrap up and reflection. It's not AI generated thought.
Wow.
I know. Okay. So scary, right?
We don't know who is the real one next time.
I know, right? The voice, conversation, let me share with you a very scary thing that happened recently with Maybank. The CFO from Maybank, Khadija, was recently on April 2022 was recently escorted out from her building and was terminated on the spot. Yeah, and the reason behind this was she was a victim of an identity scam. So what happened was on the day she received a message, a WhatsApp message from an unknown number that this person is the CEO of Maybank Singapore. The CEO of Maybank Singapore said that he wants to request Maybank Malaysia to pay on behalf a transaction that Maybank Singapore couldn't execute, right? So Khadija, of course, will not take that WhatsApp as reason why. Yeah, that's not enough. So, but it comes with a voice that sounds like the guy. Then on top of that, there is a Zoom link asking her to join this Zoom link. And when she joined it, it was that guy with his voice. instructing her to do that transaction. Yeah, so she said, okay, this seems credible enough. She did that, only to find out later that whatever she had interacted in the Zoom meet and whatnot is actually a deep fake of her CEO. Fortunately, the transaction, which amounted to Ringgit Malaysia 4.77 million, did not pass through because the bank, when they saw this, I think the accepting bank requested for additional credential check. And that's when they found out that, hey, this is not an authorized transaction, and Khadija was suspected of trying to scam the organization, and she was terminated. Everything was AI generated. That is how sophisticated scams are. So just be careful. And macam ni pun, I also takut kan. Nanti scam all of you. Make sure this is not me. I ni gemuk dan
Dia dah laku.
Aku baik dah nampak dah suka you. Belum mana tahu. Tahu ah? Itu bagi.
Ayo,
Sikit.
Okay, any questions so far? Any times questioning time?
That's the booking integrated to Outlook.
Yes. It's not only integrated to Outlook, it is also integrated to Teams. So when the calendar is created, when you enable the team meet, it can actually block you and send the online meeting.
Oh, I can go back. Thank you.
Good question. Ada lagi tak? Can we? VIP seat.
Okay, for example, someone and instructing me do something on next Friday to follow up on certain things, can I use Copilot or what to add into my to-do list?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can prompt Copilot to automatically record all your. If you don't want to go like like the geek way of creating rules and whatnot, prompt Copilot. That's a good question.
Boleh tak ada question?
No. You too touch.
Dua jam saja.
Let's try. Even I, on a weekly basis, I see all new things. Maybe the latest one, which is Pages, will excite you. Yes, I didn't show Pages. So there is this new tool coming from the sky recently. It's called Power Pages. Power Pages. This one. So what is Power Pages? Oh no, sorry. Okay, Power Pages is a platform that builds your entire website with Copilot. So I can just say I want a maybe I should use yours already here. After can watch it. So it builds all the website for you. The images, the writing, everything. I'm just going to run with that for me to. So it's great layouts and everything. That's great. Done. Then all your website is ready. Next, for see all what website you want. I want everything, of course, the FAQs, about us, job listing. Reading your website, all done in seconds. Done. No need to write. I want to change the picture. do multiple things. It's linked to dynamics. I do note that Microsoft is very sneaky. So sometimes they tease you with the freebies, then you suddenly want to have an expanded portfolio, and that freebies is no longer free because you have to buy. So if your use case is very simple, straightforward, easy, use the free one. If you have a strong justification for an investment in dynamics, then you get dynamics. Create forms and enable pilot. You add the agent into the website. So that now your website is ready. And it's mobile friendly. Anybody? Mobile app. See, enable PWA. It's very mobile friendly. It's just click button. Toggle. New. Yeah, that's 5 to 7. I show you the proof of the site. Is why today what we are seeing is a lot of IT professionals are being retrenched from the organization. A lot of HR professionals are also being retrenched, especially those in the operations side. So, what is going on? After that, show this is what happened when you try a new platform.
Tak boleh lah. Sorry. But something went
Maybe
wrong.
they didn't publish it. Should be able to, but oh no, it's saving. Sorry, see. What we got? Now this is something that very fix that part. You should be able to, go live or not. So it's very easy. What you see, what you get, drag and drop set up. Set data application define features that you can create, styling that you can do. Okay.
Oh.
So that.
Oh, siap.
And it's very straightforward. Actually, this is even easier than the password. Site performance for live chat meetings. This one, set up. Then you have a working website. Any questions so far? Meta is part of Facebook, Instagram. Yeah? Microsoft, it's its own. But what happened is both of them has APIs. So you can actually bring in, you can go into depending on how far they open up the APIs. So for those who don't understand, API is like a bridge. It's like you have this platform ecosystem, you have that platform ecosystem. The bridge is your API. It opens a hole between one organization or one platform to another platform based on the criteria, rules, or data that you want to use between each other. Or if, let's say, this Meta allows prompt that you can control Meta through a specific action, then try that. You know what? Good question, yeah, Shafiq. I haven't checked whether Meta is available as part of the ecosystem for opening. Let's have a look. I know. So, you have to see whether they have the meta connected. Now let's see the trigger whether they have meta. Meta ask. Macam tak ada meta je. Probably want to use a connected word. If I can see meta like Zapier or something. Zapier is hard. Middleware or middleware? Very good question. Right. I think that fulfill the question criteria. If there's no other question, thank you for your time. Kudapan kat semua. Good for your time.
Thank you for sharing with me.
You're most welcome. I hope it's useful.